What's up, everybody? Welcome to the AM, guys. Welcome to 5 Minute Rants. I'm your host, Michael Abernathy, and welcome to the show predicated on the journey of life and business. I hope you all are having a fantastic day and hope you all are doing well. I'm going to jump straight on into this, guys, and I want to talk about the easy way or the hard way. There are two ways to really learn things in life, the easy way or the hard way. My father used to say this all the time, and it's so true. And you can either learn the hard way and you can either learn the easy way. In other words, one is more painful than the other, okay? One has more pain involved in it, the other has less pain. It's very painful to learn just in general. It's why a lot of people don't learn. It's why a lot of us don't reflect and grow from past mistakes, because learning is painful. But let me tell you this, normally when you learn, there's failure involved. You learn more from failure than winning. You can learn from winning, but the way that most people learn is from failure, and there's more knowledge and wisdom to be gained in failure than there is in winning. Now, there are two ways to learn from failure. Failing yourself, or you go out there and you watch other people fail. And you can look at them fail, and then you can watch and go, oh my gosh, I don't want to do that. And not in a negative sense, being derogatory towards somebody else. It's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is watching other people make decisions and actions and going, I don't want to do that. I don't want those consequences from those decisions and actions in my life. And by the way, consequences are neither good nor bad. Consequences are the result of actions that you've taken. Consequences are the result of decisions you've made and choices that you've made in life. So in order, if you're going to really learn from failure, and if you really want to learn from watching other people fail, which is the easy way, right? And sometimes watching other people fail, or they'll tell you how they failed and they'll tell you what not to do. That's the easy way. There are really three things that are required for that. First one is humility. If you don't have humility, you're never going to humble yourself, watch somebody go through something and say to yourself, you know what, I will do the exact same thing if I don't choose to learn now and if I don't make it a different decision. That takes a lot of humility. And if you don't have that, you're not going to learn. And if you don't have that, you're going to go through the hard way. And then if you don't have the humility to learn after you've gone through it the hard way and failed yourself at the same thing, you're not going to learn from there either, because of the unwillingness to be wrong. Humility and the ability to be wrong go hand in hand. Second, observation. If you want to learn from other people's mistakes, you got to observe. You've got to watch and look, and you have to see the patterns. And when they're telling you and speaking to you, you've got to listen to those patterns. So you have the observation, watching them, watching the outcome, watching the consequences, watching the decision-making process, watching how they're thinking, what they're doing, what they're saying. And then the third part to this is listening. And this one's really one of the hardest ones. Most of us have a filter, and most of us grew up with some filter that was either came pre-installed or got installed along the way, to where we want the words that are being said and we want the information that is being given to us dictated into a certain way to fit my thought pattern, versus having the humility to take the person at face value for whatever they're saying. And you don't have to read in between the lines. If you read in between the lines, you're screwed if you're constantly trying to read in between the lines. And I'm not saying people don't have a deeper meaning or double meaning, but if you can't take people at face value, you're screwed when you're trying to navigate life. It's just going to cause massive problems. And so those three things are the humility and the observation and listening. Those three pieces, those three, you could say, principles at that point are the keys to really learning the easy way. Otherwise, you're going to go through things the hard way, and then there's also the possibility you'll never learn. See, if you really purpose in your heart to learn and grow and change, then nothing is in your life is ever wasted. And really think about this. Your failures, the poor decisions you've made, the actions you've taken, the things you've done that you regret, if you learn from them, none of those things are wasted. Not a single moment in time in your life will be wasted if you choose to learn and grow from it. If you don't, well, that's when things do become wasted. You're throwing away the opportunities to become better. You're throwing away the opportunities to grow. You're throwing away your opportunities to learn and change if you don't choose to really reflect and then understand why you did those things to not repeat them. Anyways, guys, that's the end of the show, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.